3 new Revuelto deliveries. Feeds, I think is how you pronounce it. We have a Murcielago SV. Vancouver flood just hit this apartment building right next to my school, and this Ferrari 612 suffered a lot of damage. You can see the headlights. They are all filled with dirt and water. Even the hood has things all over it. I can put up some photos on the screen. It was even worse than this. It's crazy. Looks like the car survived a little bit though. So I've been scootering with a Lime scooter in this freezing weather for the past hour, just trying to look for some cool cars out in the winter. And we've got a Serato with Christmas lights. It was beginning to look grim. I was barely being able to feel my hands, about to succumb to the cold and just give up. But then I see a hint of orange, and what do you know, it's actually something good. A Serato, the off-road Huracan, only 1,500 of them made. This one is all bedazzled with the Christmas lights. A random SVJ in black. How sick is that? As soon as the weather gets nice in December, the cars, they just start to come out. I can barely see from all the glare, but hopefully the video's turning out pretty good. It's 458 Speciale right here. Just parked up in a very foggy winter day. How cool is this? But yeah, love to see the Speciales out, especially when we're in a day and age where everything's all hybrid or twin turbos. It's good to see an exclusive naturally aspirated V8 being driven. Random Aston, but that's not what's on the menu for today, because this shop up ahead has something insane parked in the garage. Check this out. On the side of a really busy road, just with the gates open, there is the only right-hand drive Murcielago SV in all of North America, next to an F430 Scud. You can see the steering wheel on the right side right there. Another Murcielago SV, what the heck? This one's in matte white. It's probably my favorite spec that I've seen in Vancouver. We got two 992 GT3 RSs. I believe these are both brand new, being delivered in the past few months. Look how big the wings are. Always surprises me when I see these cars. Specs on them are also amazing. Got the gold accents on this one, and then the kind of matte blue on that one. Look at the interior on this one. It's got color matched seat belts to the gold accents. That is so sick. Got 3 new Revuelto deliveries, or not deliveries, I guess. This one looks like the only delivery, but look at that interior. Dang. I'm not really a fan of the carbon roof. I know that's an expensive option, but I feel like it looks better to not have the carbon roof. But the triple rear ends of these Revueltos, super nice. I think this purple one has been here for a minute, and then it got crashed, and now it's repaired. But this one, it is a wrap. It used to be black, now it is army green, and it's got those winter tires. That's crazy, but that means he's driving it. So pretty sick though to see 3 Revueltos sitting outside the dealerships. STO here in Giallo Feeds, I think is how you pronounce it. It's like a matte yellow factory. But we have a Murcielago SV. I think it's the one that I haven't filmed on the channel yet. This one came from Dubai, just like the yellow one. But this one has no wing. It has the ducktail spoiler instead. And this was a really rare option. I think it's actually how they came as standard, but then people just paid for the wing. So most of the people paid for the wing. Same with the manual transmission, people just paid for the paddle shifters instead. It's interesting how the factory manual Murcielago SVs bring a crazy premium, even though they were actually the cheaper options to buy back then. Same with this wing here. But yeah, how cool is that? Wingless Murcielago SV. No way. Daytona SP3. What is our luck right now? On the side of the street on a random Thursday night, there is a 911 ST, and not just a normal ST. If you look at this badge right here, I forget how to pronounce the brand name, but it's a famous champagne brand, and it's a one-of-one, basically like tribute to the brand. I'm not sure if the owner's like affiliated or not with it, but also you can see like really closely, it's not a normal black paint. It has like a green flake to it. So when it's in the sunlight, it looks insane. But yeah, a 911 ST, I think they made 1,963 of them. It's basically the GT3 RS, but with no wing, no aero kit. And obviously, instead of the auto paddle shifters, you've got a real manual transmission in there. Just ate my Chipotle and step outside and see a 911 ST. What a great spot. Look at the custom luggage that comes along with the car. Like, the whole interior is insane. Look at that. So sick. We're here at this place called Giardino. It's like an Italian restaurant, and it always had a valet, but never really anything crazy. But this time in December, we got a Revuelto, so that's not too bad. One of the first delivered Revueltos to Vancouver. And it's just sitting here at this Italian restaurant. It is currently New Year's Day. At midnight, we have a Bentley Continental Super Sports. These are one of the fastest cars in the world when they came out, and it's a Bentley. Really underrated car. I think they made about 700 of them, so a pretty nice spot on New Year's. We're here at Lamborghini Vancouver, as you can see. But if you look around, the only thing you'll see is Ferraris, and that's because the Ferrari Amalfi Reveal, the new kind of Roma replacement, is being unveiled right now. So you have a bunch of like Portofinos, Californias, stuff like that. So that's, I guess, the kind of people that are interested in seeing the new Amalfi. But it's just kind of crazy how there's so many Ferraris outside of the Lamborghini dealership. I guess this is where they chose to park them. But there is a painted shields Novatec SF90. So that is pretty sick. Did not expect to see this. You know, you could expect a lot of Californias and stuff like that for this type of event, but SF90 in a spec like this is pretty crazy. It's got the wheels, kind of carbon ducktail in the back. This looks really, really sinister. And then, yeah, just continuing more. We got GT3, we got California, Roma, and Aston towards the end. But yeah, I thought I would stop by and check out what kind of stuff we can find during these event hours. Almost forgot about this crazy spec Rolls Royce. And fun fact, this guy has an 812 Competizione, but it has like under 100 miles on it, so he will not be driving it. But pretty cool to see his daily. At Yaletown here, we have 3 supercars in the freezing weather. It's literally below 0 right now. Looks like an orange 296 and this black SF90 with a red interior. Really nice cars here. This 296 has the little lip, like a Novatec kit, I believe, with the carbon fiber accents. So that's pretty sick. And then up here is just the normal Huracan Spider. But yeah, not a bad lineup, especially considering the fact that it is the middle of December. Look at this SF90. Pretty sweet. Since we're talking about December spots, literally right after seeing those cars are just up ahead. We have this Ferrari Roma. It looks like Grigio Silverstone with yellow striping. Kind of cool. Has to be the coolest dealership in all of British Columbia. You have Pac-Man over here. We got pool. We got videos playing. We got racing sims over there. We got a lounge right here, and then just insane cars everywhere you look. Double Murcielago SV, 4 GT right there. Like, it just does not get better than this. As you can see, the lineup is insane here. Starting off with the Heritage Edition 4 GT. I believe only around 200 to 300 of these were made. I forget the exact number, but they all came in this Heritage livery, Gulf blue with the orange, and it's got a fake BC license plate in the back, which is kind of funny. Double Murcielago SV, what is happening right now? Also, something I just noticed is this Murcielago SV in the front has one wheel size larger than the Murcielago in the back. So in front here, I believe is 19-inch, and the back here is 20. When on this one, the front is 18 and the back is 19. So pretty interesting. Next up is this Alfa Romeo 8C, one of my favorite Italian cars ever. It's super underrated, and they actually were not even sold in North America. So it's a really nice treat seeing one getting imported over here. Next up is this blue Hera Murcielago Coupe. It's got the bat wings up, which is always a nice treat, and it's got the bicolor interior with a manual transmission. So that is always amazing to see. And lastly, we got this 430 Scuderia finished in Rosso Fuoco. Really, really nice spec on this one. It's got white stripes and gold wheels. Not sure what the seat colors are since they're wrapped, but I believe they were red from the photos I've seen.